Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to reading for quarter 2 of 2024. This is for April through June of 2024. Next 3 months. You have this card that says it's time to release negativity, and you also have this card that says don't let your past hold you back. You get a lot of stuff in your readings, Virgo, about like something that happened to you that is still, I don't know what to say. It's like something that is still in the back of your mind. This could be like a challenging experience that you had, something that kind of really affected you, maybe emotionally or, any other way, really. And I kind of feel like you've been processing the emotions of like a negative situation or something that, happened in your life. And I feel like this has maybe affected like your finances, for example. Maybe you had a challenge. But damn, look at this reading, Virgo. It's almost like you're finally recovering from this, from whatever happened to you. It's like maybe someone lied about you at work and you got fired, or, that's just like one example. I think there's a million things that could have happened here, obviously. But it's like I get that feeling of like someone lying about you at work and you getting in trouble or, something like that. And again, if you went through that, looks like you are correcting that situation. Someone could have lied about you in a relationship as well, I'm getting. And again, you could be kind of like healing or correcting whatever that situation is. I feel that it's time for Virgo to move towards their heart. This is the Queen of Cups, and she has this cup right here. I always say that cup really looks like a trophy. It doesn't really look like a cup. So I feel a lot of you, it's like you could really be needing to follow what your heart is telling you to do. I really look at to me, the Queen of Cups is very simple. She just says, follow your heart. Your heart is telling you to do something, and I would move in that direction. So there you go. You have the Three of Cups, definitely a time of celebration as well. So, I feel a lot of you could be celebrating. This is an amazing card for community. So if you are trying to grow or do anything important in your life, I would make sure to include people in your community, or there could be people in your community that will help you grow. I also see for you, Virgo, that you could be changing community. Some of you literally could be moving. You have the Chariot here. But not only that, if you have a job or a business that requires like a group of people around you, like a following, or maybe you work in a specific group, again, that could be changing, or the people that are like surrounding you could be going through a change as well. And obviously it's going to be a good change. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. The Ten of Pentacles is building and leaving a legacy. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be, kind of attracting a person who is like everything that you desire in love, for example. But, if this is in work, I feel that you could be attracting, people who are more on the same level as you, or you could be attracting like a new following of people that are more supportive or are kind of like a level up in some way. And I really get that there's some sort of like level up going on here, or there's like an increase, there's some sort of increase going on here as well with the Ten of Pentacles, which obviously is a good thing. So, you could be increasing your finances. This is like a much better opportunity as well. Like whatever you're working on something that's going to be a much better opportunity. I definitely get that here. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles says, teamwork makes the dream work. The whole entire reading right here basically says that. So anything you can do to work together with other people is going to be very beneficial. I would also focus on the quality of the work that you're doing. This card here, it really represents like the quality of work that you do. These Three Pentacles, he's done a really good job presenting those Three Pentacles to these people here. So anything that you do, again, I would focus on quality. With the Three of Cups, you have the Star card. The Star is like a wish or wish fulfillment coming in for you. So I feel for a lot of you that there could be some sort of wish fulfillment coming in here. I also feel that you could be, again, getting a lot more attention, because Three of Cups to the Star, could say that you are the star at this time. Doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be famous, but, it could say that you are getting a lot of attention and you're kind of like attracting the right people into your life. And that's really what I feel here with the Three of Cups. I feel it has to do with attracting people, and that could be for love, but again, it could be, I feel really it's all people. If you are trying to build a following, if you're trying to find the right group of people to work with at work or any of that stuff, this to me is really saying that you're kind of like finding the right people. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is amazing. This is definitely a card that you want to repeat. So, I feel that you are working on your financial stability. You have the stability card coming up in a little bit. I'll show you. But the Ten of Pentacles, like building and leaving a legacy. So it's about like long-term wealth and or abundance. And I feel you are clearly creating a lot of long-term wealth and abundance. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this embracing card and this going forward card. I do feel something unexpected here. And I feel that it's the path that you're on. You can see on this going forward card, there's this path on the card, and it's kind of like going towards this sunrise back here. And I kind of feel like what you are embracing is the path that you're on. It's like sometimes I think we set out to work on a project or a business or a goal or whatever, and we think like that is the only thing that I can accomplish, right? Is whatever I set out to accomplish. But I think what this is trying to get at here is that you're starting to be more flexible, like in a good way. It's like maybe you set out to accomplish a certain goal in your life, but maybe you're realizing that you don't enjoy it anymore, or that there's something else you rather do. And I kind of feel like you're more willing to pivot. You're more willing to move in different directions. And I think what you're going to find is that you're still going to accomplish the goal right here. The Hangman to the Ace of Pentacles. Hangman is about getting a new perspective. And this could just be a new perspective on how you accomplish something. So it's like you're still going to be accomplishing whatever your goal is, but it might just be in a different way. The journey might be changing. And I kind of feel that's what this reading is talking about a little bit, is that you're still going to be accomplishing great things in your life, but just not how you thought you were going to accomplish those things. And again, the Hangman, he is hanging from a tree upside down. He is seeing things from a different point of view. And by doing that, he has gained enlightenment. Now he knows what to do to accomplish his goal. And so I feel that for a lot of you, it's like now you know what changes or what you need to do to be able to accomplish something great in your life. And that's exactly what you're doing here. You have that Hangman. You also have the Chariot. The Chariot is about a victory or success. So I feel like you're finding a lot of success, or you're creating more success in your life. Funny enough, he's also leaving the city behind him behind. I always say that the Chariot, like everybody gets a Chariot nowadays for some reason. I really think it's Pluto and Aquarius. Again, Pluto officially will be in Aquarius in November, even though it's retrograding into Capricorn right now, and then it's going to move in November. And again, I feel that for a lot of you, that this is Pluto and Aquarius is about setting yourself apart, and the Chariot is about setting himself apart. He's leaving the city behind so that he can find his own city, or he can go find a place with different rules, or he can find somewhere else to be successful. And I feel like that's what you're doing here, is like you're more trusting the universe as well. It's funny that I said that on that going forward card. He is trusting that the universe is going to guide him in the right direction. These sphinxes here, they're not attached to the Chariot. And he also has these stars in his canopy, the moon's on his shoulders, which is as above, so below. So he's just in alignment, and he is just trusting that because he's in alignment with what he wants, that the universe is going to get him to where he needs to go. But he doesn't care how, right? And so I feel like that's what, maybe you are like flying by the seat of your pants a little bit more right now, but like in a good way. You're allowing the universe to guide you. You have the Four of Swords here. Four of Swords is resting, relaxing, recovering. So I do feel like you could be going through healing. Again, I think you're still healing from something negative that happened in your past, like some sort of challenge that maybe holds you back. I wish I had a better example, but I don't. Sometimes I think we just go through something that kind of like, it doesn't really trigger us, but maybe we think about it, or maybe it's something that makes us feel small or whatever. And again, I think you're healing from that. With the Hangman, you have the Page of Cups. Could be love coming in for you for sure. There's definitely like new love if you want it. Could be a water sign, could be an earth sign, could be any sign, general reading. But I do feel like there could be a new person coming in for you. With the Chariot, you have the Wheel of Fortune, amazing. So definitely a positive change in your fortunes. I feel that you're also taking control. With the thing with the Wheel of Fortune is that we have to control it. The wheel is always spinning, but we are in control of the direction if we choose to be in control of the direction. So with the Wheel of Fortune, we can control it with our vibrations. We can stay more positive. We can make sure that we're in alignment with the things that we actually want in life. And if we're in alignment, then we get those things. If we're not, then we don't. So, I always tell people that one of the easiest things we can do with the Wheel of Fortune is double down on the good stuff. When challenges pop up, take care of them right away, but also we can match the habits of the thing that we want. So there are certain things that we want. If we want love, for example, there are certain habits and there are certain things that people who are in love do. Go do those things. There are certain things that people who are wealthy, that they do. So go do those things. Match the habits and you will be successful. With the Four of Swords, you have the World. Yes, amazing reading. Really, really good. So, big accomplishments coming in for you. Some of you could be traveling as well, I'm getting, but I kind of feel like this is just accomplishments that you've been praying for coming in for you. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this growth card. This says, expect good money flow, a raise, or a new job offer. Love it. It's important to unlearn to grow as rules continue to morph and change. You can't make that up. I literally said that, something about rules with the Chariot. And so I feel for a lot of you that this is saying things are changing and you need to evolve with the changes. You have the stability card. It says you will be very stable and very prosperous. Love it. It says make stability a top priority and commit yourself to consistency. So I would definitely be as consistent as you possibly can be in working towards this right here. This is a card of growth, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, there is this garden right here in the front of the card. And the whole point of the Ace of Pentacles is that the Ace of Pentacles needs to be nurtured into existence. It's something that you really have to take care of. You really have to, you really have to put the work in to make the Ace of Pentacles grow. But if you do, you'll be successful. So again, with the Ace of Pentacles, it can represent an opportunity that has potential, and we have to water it, feed it, fertilize it, give it sunlight, and then it will grow. So again, whatever you're working on, I would make sure that you are really nurturing it into existence, and you will be successful. I do feel like there could be also like a relationship here. Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups. There's like some sort of knight in shining armor coming in for you. I feel like there's a lot of potential with this person. But obviously, if you don't put the work in, or if they don't put the work in, then it's not going to grow. But I love the Ace of Pentacles for love because, Ace of Pentacles is like the path to marriage. You have the Strength card here. The Strength card is really saying to me that you've done a lot of work. Strength is something that you have to do every single day. She has her hands in that lion's mouth. And the lion kind of represents her inner voice, her inner critic, her inner demons, those types of things. But the lion is submitting to her. So she chooses to conquer her inner challenges every single day. She chooses to work on herself every single day. And because of that, she stands out. Like, who in the right mind would stick their hands in a lion's mouth? The answer is nobody. So she gets a lot of attention because she is working on herself, right? And she's facing things that most people wouldn't face, like herself. Most people do not face themselves. And so by doing that, you grow. And I feel like you are kind of like in this growth period. Clearly, you have that growth card, the stability card that says growth on it, the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, even the star can represent growth. She's watering the grass outside of the pool there. So, the star can represent growth as well. You have the King of Wands. I do feel like you could be attracting a King of Wands person. It's kind of funny because it's like I feel like this person is super confident, but they might not be someone who you would normally, that didn't work, who you would normally think would be super confident. It's like, it's almost like, don't take this the wrong way here, Virgo, but it's almost like this person is like a skinny nerd, right? But they are like 10 times more confident than a person like that would normally be. And, we shouldn't be judging people and stuff like that. That's not what I'm getting at here. But, there's something here about they're like much more confident than they appear. It's almost like they have that silent confidence. Maybe that's what I'm really trying to get at. It's like they don't need to tell people that they're confident. That's kind of the energy I'm getting off of this person, which is weird. Normally, the King of Wands is seen as confident, right? But what I'm getting intuitively is that this is not a person who is seen as being confident, but I think they are more results focused is what I'm getting here. So you could be attracting a person where it's like at first you're like, I think you'll be interested in this person, but you might also be like, there's something about it. There's like maybe the way that you see them at first is not very confident, but then I think as you get to know them, that you will see that they're about results. Like maybe they have a bunch of results to show that they are confident, right? And so I would definitely, I don't know why that's popping into my head. I think this person just isn't a show off, or, it's like they just don't need to show off because they have the results, if that makes sense. But I also think they're not like, oh, look at here are my 10 Ferraris that are parked in my garage. It's not, they're like, they don't have to show anything off. So I hope that makes sense. But, that's kind of the energy I get off of this person. Why is it important? I don't know. Because maybe you meet them and they pull up in a Honda Civic and you're like, okay, whatever, right? But then as you get to know them, then they reveal their mansion to you, right? I kind of get that feeling here. So, definitely something to pay attention to. I'm not saying they're rich. I'm just saying, there's something going on here. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Wands. Definitely do not give up on something that you want. If you're working on something that you want to grow, I think as long as you don't give up, you will be successful. With the Strength card, you have the Page of Pentacles, which we have twice. I think you've been very patiently waiting for a solid person in your life. And again, I feel like you could be attracting, a very solid person here. With the King of Wands, you have the Two of Swords. I like, there's something different about this person. Two of Swords is this or that thinking. But really, there's this third place, this island behind her, and that island behind her represents like a third place, something different. This person is different. This person could be a third place person. Like they could be, most people are this or that, but this person's like way over there. They're completely different. So I'm telling you right now, I think that you're about to meet a person who is very different than most people. And again, that could be the thing that attracts you to them as well, is that they're just not like everybody else, right? So I would stay open to that. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Y card and this building blocks card. I definitely feel that you are, again, if you went through something difficult that has prevented you, or maybe you just feel like something has kind of slowed you down and has slowed your progress down, I think you're seeing why you had to go through that. You're getting the answers. And I also feel like you're building towards something much, much better in your life. You have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Moon. The Knight of Cups, of course, could be this knight in shining armor. Again, it's kind of interesting as well that you have the Two of Swords there. Like you might see this person, you might be thinking like, like this, I feel like this is the type of person where you're like, why is this person single? But I think everybody makes the same mistake with this person. It's almost like you're attracting a person where it's like no one sees their potential. But I don't think this person has potential. I feel like they have proof. It's like I think everybody, it's almost like this person, it's almost like you're attracting a person that I would call a lesson. It's like I think there's some people here on earth that for whatever reason, it's like they are a lesson for other people. It's like, people date them, this type of person, right? And they don't see the potential, and then like after they leave the person or whatever, they find out that they're like really successful or are who they say they are. And so, but it's like most people don't pass the test, right? So I feel like you could be meeting a person where it's like at first maybe you just don't see exactly what's going on, but then later on you do. So I don't know, definitely something I would pay attention to. This could be you as well. I could just be talking about you, Virgo, where maybe people don't see like the full story with you until it's too late. And again, you could be attracting a person who finally sees like the true story of you. If you don't want love, and even if you do, Knight of Cups is a card of needing to get to work. He's standing in front of this water here, but he's standing in the desert. He just has to plant seeds in front of this water and they will grow. So the Knight of Cups is about manifesting a dream on earth. And again, showing up in the good stuff. Obviously, you could be manifesting a dream. You have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, like good news or something, good coming in for you. So I feel like there could be good news coming in for you. I also feel this could be a new person that you're attracting into your life. It definitely could be a water or an earth sign or a mixture of both. It could be an Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or a Leo as well. Take it how it resonates, whatever. But, I do feel this could be communication from a new person. You also have the Moon. The Moon coming up in the area of the good stuff just says that you are finally seeing things clearly. The Moon, when we have the Moon in the normal part of the reading, it can represent secrets, fears, fantasies, illusions, things like that. Personally, I like the Moon no matter what, but, because, the Moon is just part of the Fool's journey. You have to get to these mountains because the mountains in the background represent an achievement. But, showing up in the good stuff, it would say that you're leaving a Moon period. You're actually stepping in to a time of clarity and seeing things clearly, which is great. With the Knight of Cups, here you go. You have the Empress. Definitely could be attracting an Empress or an Emperor. Take it how it resonates, whatever you prefer. But the Empress is like, says that someone finds you very attractive. The Empress is also abundance. So there could be a lot of abundance coming in between you and another person. With the Page of Pentacles, sorry, that didn't work. You have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is someone who actually wants to put in the work as well. Six of Pentacles can be breadcrumbing, but obviously in the good stuff, it would be a person who wants to plant seeds that grow. And this whole entire reading is about major growth. With the Moon, you have the Queen of Wands and King of Wands right here. So divine counterparts, King and Queen of Wands. There's a lot of desire between the King and Queen of Wands as well. So this could be a connection where the two of you really, really desire each other, or a much deeper connection in general. You start off with this publicity card. The whole entire reading, we talked about a lot of attention coming in for you for other people. Again, if you work in social media, anything like that, there could be a lot more publicity coming in for you, or there's opportunity for this. So I would get it, Yeah, I told ya. You have this acquisition card. This is my fancy couple card right here. Could be a Taurus. coming in for you. So again, if you're into earth signs, could be another earth sign. But either way, I feel that this is a very strong connection that's coming in for you here if you're looking for love. If you're not looking for love, this could just be an opportunity. Again, and even if you are, there's clearly some sort of abundant opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles that you're growing. You have this influence card. I would definitely be careful of external influences on this connection. Pretty much every single person for the past year has been getting messages of people coming in between you and someone that's good for you. So I would make sure to block exes. If you meet a person, their ex is messaging you, I would not trust that at all. Again, everybody gets this, so clearly there's something going on. You have this harmony card. Yeah, I feel like you'll find a lot of peace and harmony with this person as well. So again, definitely if you're looking for love, this is good. I also feel that a lot of you are stepping into a period of just peace and harmony where things just seem to go a little bit more in your favor. Again, I don't think life is never perfect. So, I don't think things are going to be perfect. There will always be challenges. But for the most part, I just feel that things have a nicer flow. And finally, you have this optimism card. Yeah, you have a lot of reasons to be happy here with this reading. It's a very happy, very positive reading just in general. So love it. Thank you for being here, Virgo. Really appreciate it. And definitely enjoy your quarter.